Hi, I'm Paul Walsh. I'm the Global Director for Consumer Weather Strategy for IBM's Global Business Services. And what I thought I would do today is give you a brief overview of how I think that the weather changes in holiday this year are going to impact consumer spending. Specifically, the weather changes compared to what we saw last year, and where it's going to make the biggest impact, I believe, will be in November, where we're going to see temperatures that are milder than last year, which means that demand for seasonal items will likely be dropped quite a bit, and that's going to have a specific impact on sales, on margins, and it's also going to put pressure on retailers to take deeper markdowns than they might otherwise have wanted to do. What's going to happen, though, as we move into December, where last year December was relatively mild, this year relatively normal December weather is likely to drive a sharp upturn in demand. And so the seasonal items that don't sell in November will sell with a vengeance when we move into December, which is a complete reversal of the trends for last year, and which is typical of the year-to-year trends in weather and how that impacts consumer demand and consumer spending. And so what I'm advising customers is to basically keep their powder dry in November to the extent that they can from a pricing perspective, knowing that the weather is going to come as we move into December. Just from a geographic perspective, you can see in November, a good part of the country is going to be milder, possibly much milder than last year, and also drier across the eastern part of the U.S. But when we move into December, that's where the cold weather will come back in on a comp to last year. That's where the seasonal demand is going to turn on, and that's where there's going to be opportunity to capture some of the margin that you might have given away if you took pricing action too deeply in November on the back of the slow demand for seasonal items. So that's it. Very, very quick overview. If you got any questions, my information's on the left-hand side of the screen. Thank you very much.